Welcome back to Dog Shop and Forge. So today it's quite the rainy day, so there'll be a little more road noise. I apologise for that. But what we're going to do is attempt to make a couple of these, which are hardy tools, which are literally hardies. So they're a hot cut that sits in the hardy hole. This one weighs in at about 700 grams. So we've got two pieces of 1045, 40 millimeters by 60, both of which weigh about 700 grams. And we've got one piece that is a little over 70 millimeters, so it's that 3 7/8, and these ones are 2 3/8. And how wide are they in inches, for those of you? 1.5 inches square. So this one I'm going to make into quite possibly a V block. So I'm going to try and get a 60-degree internal angle, but that's for a later project. What I'm going to try and do today is draw out the shanks. So we're going to basically come in about 15 millimeters on all of them, mark off where we want that line, and then we're going to get them hot, and with the hand fuller we're going to just drive in a light fuller, and then on the press we're going to squish down to 22 millimeters so that we are ready to, using a hand hammer, draw out and fit to the hardy on this anvil. Now one of these will be used on my big anvil, so it'll probably have a slightly too short shank for all intents and purposes, but I will confirm how long it actually needs to be and how big it is. I believe that one is a 30 millimeter hardy hole, but yeah, I'm going to go check that in a moment. So whilst I lay these out and check that measurement, let's get the forge lit and let's have some fun. So, small change of plan. Coincidentally, the hardy hole size on that anvil is 32 millimeters, and the second hole on my swage block is also 32 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one as the blank for the hardy for the old Dudley anvil. This one will become the blank for the V block. This one will become the blank for the hardy for this anvil. Okay. Find my square, and then we'll mark a couple of dots across it. Now we're also going to try out the new hammer. primary set down's done, we'll start drawing this out. I have to say, this hammer draws really well. So, we've nearly got that drawn out. Take about 40 mils off that. Should be easy if we had a hardy. Okay, let's draw that back down a bit, and then we should be pretty much ready to set this in the hardy hole. all the way in. Not as much. Okay, so that's the first of these two set up. Good. And there in the lies the second one. So we'll leave those to anneal overnight. Then in the morning we'll draw out the blades on the two hardies. Go in about a centimetre overall to get enough mass forwards to get the cutting edge drawn out. It's not down too far. Be about right. now we're quite good and straight. We do have a cold chuck in the very tip. We draw out the face a bit more, get a bit more height out of that. And as you can see, it's quite uneven, so we'll need some grinding. No way to put that back on centre. What you can do is keep it tidy. That one anymore, I don't think. Need to file it out just a little bit. So now, heat down here and wait for the yellow to show up here. Yep. Alright, let's cool that off. Well, that brings us to the end of the day, and we've got a nice hardy for the big anvil. We've got a nice hardy for the old Dudley with its 32mm hardy hole. And we've got a approximately 60-degree V-swage for this one, which I'll use for little welds where I need to be able to control and keep things in alignment. So that's where this one will come in handy. May also be used in welding up stock from scrap, but I don't see much point in that. It's been done, it can be done. In the modern world, I don't see much need for it. If you wish to see somebody doing it, I highly recommend looking on Joey van der Steeg's channel, Blacksmith Joey. There'll be a shout out link down below. But as for these, they're now done. So now I'm gonna definitely have to make up some tooling racks because I've run out of storage space for them. So, if you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share on social media. But if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the notification bell when you do. So get out to your shop, make some tools, have some fun, but do stay safe. And I'll catch you for the next one.